Hey, sub me and I'll sub you back. Hey, sub for sub? That's right, folks, subscribers. The gold standard of YouTube. What every YouTube creator has in common. We all want to open that box with that gold play button and hold up that 1 million subscriber achievement. But just how important are subscribers? What do subscribers actually mean? What is the purpose of clicking that subscribe button? There's a lot of things to talk about, and in this video, that's what we're going to do.
KidIQ, 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 KidIQ.com.
Don't get too excited. KidIQ is not a real thing. That's just my tribute to Rob over at vidIQ, who's my favorite video creator channel coach, if you will. And if you guys have been following, you know that recently we were chosen for first a lightning round audit, and then a week later we got the full audit from Rob and Jeremy at vidIQ. And they did a lot of constructive criticism about this channel and talked about first impressions, things like that, and some things that I can do to grow the channel and get more subscribers. With that in mind, I thought it would be a good idea to talk more about subscribers here in this video. In the comments section, tell me why you guys subscribe to a channel. What is it that makes you click that button? Because, see, subscriptions, when you're a creator, you can go to your subscribers and actually see everyone who's subscribed to your channel as long as they have their subscriptions public. And I take a look at them sometimes, some of our subscribers, and what I'll do is I'll go to their channel and I'll look at the other channels they're subscribed to. And I gotta tell you, sometimes I will find channels that have hundreds, if not thousands, of subscriptions, and I look at this and I just think to myself, give me a break, man. There's not enough time in a day to possibly be able to watch this many different creators. It's not possible. It's an impossibility. But all these subscriptions, just the dozens, hundreds of them. And to me, you know, when I see that, I doubt that person's watching my videos, but they're subscribed to me. So that brings up the point. What are subscribers and why do you need to have them? And what's the point? So in this video, I'm actually going to do a few channel audits of my own, number one, including one from a neutral's perspective of our channel. But I want to talk first, I want to get into this. As far as subscribers go, there are 4 reasons that you want to have a big subscriber base on YouTube. Reason number 1, you want to have a lot of subscribers. From a channel creator's standpoint, you have to have a large amount of subscribers in order to use all the features, in order to participate in different rollouts, and ultimately the partner program itself. If you have less than 1,000 subscribers, you're just not making it on YouTube. You're not going to be able to run a business. You're not going to be allowed in the partner program. You're not going to be able to reach a human being at YouTube. You're not going to be able to serve any ads on your videos. Now you're not going to be able to, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to get the community tab. So that's another thing right there. Like from the subscriber standpoint, I would have loved for us to have had over 10,000 subscribers over a year before we did, so that possibly we could have had the community tab for the last year instead of just getting it. An absolute game changer in communication. You know, that's just one thing right there. You know, if you have these, you know, we're waiting on a few features right now, actually, that we don't have yet, that we unlocked at 10,000 subscribers, and another one that's going to be coming down to that level very soon. But if you had 100,000 subscribers, you can get the check mark badge, the verification badge. You can get every single other feature. You could possibly have a partner manager if you have 400,000 hours of watch time. So 100,000 basically can get you everything at that point. There's really nothing over, no features, unless it's something really limited that would come out to someone with over 100,000 if they were chosen for it. I'll just give you two other examples of things I learned recently. If you have 25,000 subscribers and 100,000 hours of watch time in the last year, which we do have over 100,000 hours of watch time in the last year, we don't have 25,000 subscribers. If you do have this, you can direct chat with a member of partner support, the YouTube creator support team, instead of emailing. You could have a live chat with them. So that's something that's pretty efficient if you can get to that point. You know, all we need is the subscribers for that. Also, now that we broke 10,000 subscribers, if you do that, if you have that, if you've done it, you can get any video of yours manually reviewed for advertisers. That's something that just happened for us after this. You know, I got dozens of old videos reviewed and approved and now showing ads. That's something you can't do if you have less than 10,000 subscribers. The video will have to break 1,000 views in 7 days. Now all I have to do is just unlist a video, ask for the review, and they'll do it. They'll review my videos before they go live if there's something in question, so that I don't lose money after the video's uploaded. So there's all kinds of little things, you know, all of these little features. Back in the day, you used to have 100 subscribers before you could do a live stream. So, I mean, you know, everything changes, but you want to have more so you get all the tools possible at your disposal. And that's not to say that it's really a bad thing that YouTube sets those standards for features either, because a lot of people will complain about that. A new feature will come out and they'll say, oh, just another thing for a big channel creator. Let me tell you something. If you have less than 1,000 subscribers, that community tab is going to be worthless. You're not going to reach anybody with it. You don't really have a dedicated following. So, you know, I've been there. I know what it's like to have less than 1,000 subscribers, and you don't have, you know, the engagement. Also, if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, you're not, unless barring very rare anomalies of viral videos, you're not getting enough traffic to make any money from ads anyway. So, you know, people like to complain because they don't have features, but they wouldn't be able to get anything. Number two reason you got to have a high subscriber count, it gets you the respect and credibility that you need for a lot of different things. To make the next person who sees your channel believe that there's some reason that they need to be here, that they need to watch your videos. When they see that number, when they see how many other people have given you that endorsement, it speaks volumes to your credibility. And, you know, even for us here, now that we have this big subscriber count, well, not big, I mean, we're a mid-sized channel with over 10,000, it lends credibility to us for future talent that's going to work with us. You know, when I advertise us and talk to potential talent, you know, they see the following we've built, and it makes them want to be a part of this brand. That's the point. And it makes you guys, you know, want to engage with us and see what's going on. So subscriber count is important, just from a purely cosmetic standpoint. When you see I mean, if you listen to Rob when he did even our first channel audit, when he looked at it, that's probably the first thing he saw really was 10,000 plus subscribers. He said it multiple times. You know, he saw the channel art and he saw a bunch of gagged women and he went, well, what is this? Whoa, this is weird. But then he saw the subscriber count. And he went, oh, well, they must be doing something right. Like, it offsets anything else. If we would have had, say, 10 subscribers instead of 10,000, maybe he would have called the cops. I don't know. I mean, if you only had 10, if we had all of these things, done that same way on our channel, everything, all the content, everything, but we only had 10 subscribers instead of 10,000, obviously you're not doing something right at that point. If no one likes your content, if you can't reach an audience, if there's just no market for what you're doing. So, you know, you build up that respect and credibility. You make the next person more likely to look into what you're doing, to want to find out more. So the subscriber count is big for credibility. So now I'm going to do a handful of channel audits. Now, when I look at a channel, I look at things a little differently. If you watch the channel audits of us from vidIQ, they talk a lot about thumbnails and color schemes and things like that. I look at the channel for more substance. I want to know what it does, what the point of it is. That's what I'm looking for. And they talked about that too, but I'm much more concerned about what the channel has to offer me as a viewer than I am about their color scheme. Also, even with our channel, you looked at it and it could look a little off-putting to some people. And Jeremy said this channel's about kidnapping women, and then it is about kidnapping women. That is the damsel in distress concept. So my channel art did the job. It let him know exactly what we do. And obviously it's fiction, it's entertainment, but that was the theme of the channel. So he knew from the channel art what the channel was about. Then you should dig in deeper. You need to read the about section. Any good YouTuber is going to have their about section laid out. And I look for professionalism as opposed to something being pretty. You look at our channel, it doesn't look friendly necessarily. I mean, it's not about trying to appeal to people. I'm not begging people to subscribe. I'm just letting people know what we do, and I run it very professionally. Our about section is extremely detailed, proper spelling, proper grammar, proper organization on the channel, professional looking channel art, professional looking thumbnails. Everything looks just so. We weren't always so professional in the beginning, but it's always an improvement. Everything improves. And I want to have an extremely professional image and for people to know what we're doing. So that's just me from that standpoint. So when I do these channel audits, I'm doing it from the standpoint of, what does this channel have to offer? What's it all about? And that's how I dig into the channel. So let's have some fun. One thing I want to say is that I subscribe to all kinds of different channels because I study them. That's just the YouTube creator in me. A lot of you guys aren't going to do this, probably all of you. So I have all kinds of subscriptions to channels I don't watch. I have watched some of her videos in the past. I would love to get her on this channel, but that's another story. Anyway, so you take a look here. This is Stephanie Maddow, aka Stepanka, which I think is a combination of Stephanie and Ivanka because she lives in New York. That's what I think that means. I don't know for sure. First thing you're going to do, you're going to look at the channel art. You're going to see a pretty girl, a dog, pizza, and tits. Well, that's a winning combination. So I want to know a little more. Well, then I'm going to see the verification badge and almost 335,000 subscribers, and I'm going to know, well, she's got an audience. She's probably pretty fun to watch. Let's go to the about section. She's selling her book. Been here 6 years, almost 60 million channel views. Selling some merchandise. Actress and YouTuber. Dog, cat, likes makeup, clothes, and making people laugh. Got some social media links. I see some problems up here. We'll talk about that a little bit. So you go to the videos. Look, there's a lot of titties. Okay? They're all over the place. She's got the goods. She knows how to show them off. People are going to watch these videos just from those thumbnails. I mean, she knows what she's doing. She's smart. She used to be blonde. Now she's brunette. Looks good either way. But that's not really important. I noticed recently she started doing these mukbang videos, which I guess is like food porn. She did not used to do these, even though she has that pizza in her channel art. She did not used to eat in videos. So this is kind of new. Yeah. So, but here's something that jumps out at me. What I see when I look at this. Look at the view count on these videos. Video from yesterday, less than 5,000 views. Video from 4 days ago, 5,000 views. Then you get into the videos that are a week and 2 weeks old, 20,000, 15,000, 11,000, 20, 7 for the mukbang. You're talking 15 to 20,000 views on most of these videos. This one, even less, 5,000 4 days ago. So that's crazy. because she has 335,000 subscribers. How can you have 335,000 subscribers and really, I guess, what can we say her dedicated fan base is here? Say 15,000 people? It's a lot of people, but why have 335,000 people click the subscribe button if they're not even going to watch the videos? I mean, I told you why I clicked it, because I study people's channels and it makes it easier to get here. But that's me. So it's one of those things. You know, she's got a huge subscriber base. She's got all the cool toys, all the bells and whistles, but she doesn't have that big of a following. Now, you're going to see some videos that have more views than that. That'll be for something to talk about for our third reason you want to have a lot of subscribers when I get done with these channel audits. But so if you go to a video here, I have one of her videos loaded. Very first link in her description: get sexy, exciting, personal, exclusive content by supporting me on Patreon. Very first link. That's smart to have this up here. Yeah, she doesn't really have any information about. Oh no, her YouTube name is her Czech name. Huh. Interesting. So I was wrong about the Ivanka part. Anyway, she doesn't have any descriptive metadata about the video, whatever, but she does have her Patreon link here. So she's got a Patreon. So let's go back to the main page here. She doesn't have her Patreon up on her channel art, which should be right here, because that's prime real estate. You can have writing there as well. Her Patreon should be here. She has a Google Plus page up here. I am telling you, nobody uses this service. This is the most archaic, worthless service known to man, Google Plus. Nobody is using it. This needs to go. That's something Google used to automatically put on your channel art, then you had to take it off. Maybe that's what happened to her, but this needs to go. No one uses it. Her Patreon link should come up here. And that's really all I have to say about that. She has like 500 or 600 patrons. At one point, she was bringing in like $8,000 a month. So, you know, she doesn't really care. That's the thing. When you start making all kinds of money like this, and who knows what she's giving away on Patreon for that. If people are paying, it's got to be more than a mukbang. That's all I got to say about that. But good for her. I'd love to pay her to come on this show, and I will probably try and reach out to her at some point, because we're gaining that credibility with our subscriber count. We have a big audience. But anyway, so that's this account right here. This is an entertainment channel, vlogging. Like I said, very low subscriber to view conversion, which means her videos are kind of all over the place. They're all of her talking. The videos are all about her. So she is the focal point here, not a specific subject or something. But I would think with that subscriber base that she would get a lot more views per video. I don't think everyone's just studying her channel like me. But yeah, so that wraps up this one. Wraps up step 1. So our next channel is Liv, who I did a little shout out video for not too long ago. And one of the reasons I did that and everything is because I have already kind of audited Liv's channel and helped her. Hence you see this channel art set up here. This was my doing. Telling her to move her Patreon up here, which is what I said that Stephanie should do in the last audit. Also, she's got her DeviantArt here, her Instagram, which I know she's been having a little trouble with, but you know, she's got her stuff set up here so everyone can see it. It's much more professional looking now. When I see the channel art, so I'm pretending I don't know anything about this, it says Liv Bondage up here. That is a little confusing because this just says Liv. And her Patreon is called Liv's Pantyhose Addiction. There's a lot of different stuff going on here because she does a lot of different things. If I were in her shoes, what I would do is I would make all of this uniform. And she has a channel trailer video right here, which you can watch. So
Hello everybody, welcome back to my shitty channel where your favorite whore, me, talks about pantyhose and random shit, and we all have a good time, if you know what I mean. Addressing the...
Okay, well that said, let me know a little bit what this is about. This is not a channel trailer, actually. This is just a video she set as a trailer. I personally believe in an actual channel trailer that says everything, that talks to the audience. Like, I have a really good one on mine, but it's kind of a little outdated. I need to make a new one. That's something I'm going to be doing this coming year. But, so that's, okay, what I would do here is, since she's now over 100,000 and she hasn't got her badge yet, hopefully she hasn't applied for it yet, I would change my name to like Liv's Addictions or something like that, and then I would change this channel art to Liv's Addictions, and then have some like other pictures showing everything that you talk about on this art. Like, you could put pantyhose and then anything else you talk about, even if it is bondage, like have small little pictures or something. But this is kind of confusing, the name here and then just Liv. And Liv, I would distinguish yourself with something here in the name, because you are getting bigger. I mean, you're going to want to have something, even like like I said, Liv's Addictions. Addictions would be, it could cover a broad base of things. That's just what I would do. Could probably use some more playlist organization. But I mean, for the most part, like I said, it's all laid out. And this channel, this is one to she talks in that video about having this whole thing catch her by surprise and whatnot. This is crazy. She's probably gained 100,000 subscribers in the last 6 months, or less than that. Just crazy madness growth like I've never seen before. I guess pantyhose is just that popular. I don't know, but the one thing, like, you look at her view counts on her videos, it's crazy. She has a decent amount of videos too. It's not like she only has 5 or something. You know, look at this video from 4 days ago. That's her channel trailer now. It has 27,000 views. The channel trailer probably has something to do with the higher view count. You go back a couple weeks. A week ago, 21,000, 22,000, 22,000. 22 to 25,000 really kind of seems to be her baseline for views. This one here, 8.5. It's a 40-minute video, though. It's really long. A lot of people don't want to watch videos that are too long. I would say, if I was going to give her some advice, keep your videos under 20 minutes. That's going to help you. But you look at some of these, like you look at this, and you see 803,000 views from this video she uploaded 6 days ago. That's crazy. I mean, that's... And you know from all these videos that her subscriber base is really only turning out, like, say, 25,000 views of 115,000. So this is just unbelievable promotion of this video. I never seen anything quite like this. And it's all around 2 weeks ago, 352,000 views. A month ago, 212,000. Where's that one video at? She's got this one video from, here it is. No, 1 month ago, where is it? Yeah, 1 month ago, 3.6 million views. That's crazy. That's madness. I'm jealous as shit. I wish my videos could take off like this, just for the ad money from the views alone, let alone, you know, channel growth. But I mean, this is another vlogging style channel, and she could, she's traffic growth wise, she's doing better than Stephanie is. I guess Stephanie exploded a few years back, and I think this growth she's experiencing is going to stop at some point. It has to. Like I said, Stephanie's channel had a couple 100,000 years ago, so the growth does level off. But you've built enough with this that you can do a lot with it forever. That's for sure. So yeah, unbelievable growth here, and she has solid engagement. 25,000 views off of 115,000 subscribers is pretty good as a baseline. That's a solid conversion. It's a lot better than what Stephanie was doing. So yeah, that's good. So I don't really have anything else to say about this because I already helped her with all this. So yeah, Liv's doing pretty well. And the next channel up, Tainted Music. This is an interesting one, huh? 80,000 subscribers, Tainted Music. Interesting. But you scroll down and I don't see much here. In fact, I go to the video section and this channel hasn't uploaded a video in 10 years. That's right. The song More Than a Feelin' by Boston, which I sang on a Kidnapper's Corner episode. It's true. Let me know in the comments if you remember which one. Has 128 million views. Wow. That's a copyright claimed video. They don't own it. And because they uploaded 150 million views worth of videos, they have 80,000 subscribers. This is the problem with subscribers. This is a major issue. This is one of the something that really angers me, okay? Because this channel, with its 80,000 subscribers, is eligible and has been eligible. Well, it would have been eligible, I should say. Well, it would have got the community tab way before we did, for one. Yeah, so channels like this, now they would be kicked out of the partner program, but they used to be able to be in it. That's the thing. Maybe it wouldn't make money from those videos, but they could get access to other little features and stuff that we couldn't. This is the problem, folks, because what happens is these 125 million views, 130 from this More Than a Feelin' video, people click subscribe from that video. Why would you subscribe to a channel that has no new content in 10 years? And I can tell you that probably all 80,000 of these subscribers came after this channel stopped uploading videos. Why would you subscribe to a dead channel? If you like the video, give the video a thumbs up. And if you like the song, put the video into a playlist where you listen to music. Don't subscribe to the channel. Like, why would, this is the problem. You have these people that have these hundreds of subscriptions to channels they don't watch, to channels like this that aren't making anything. That's the problem with subscriptions. Yeah, so I don't really have anything else to say about that, but, and what I'm saying also is anybody who uploaded a popular song 10 years ago can end up pushing 100,000 subscribers given the right promotion on the video. That's out of their hands. So that's what we have for Tainted Music. And now we are checking out Daryl Eves. Daryl Eves is the king of YouTube coaching, YouTube channel growth. He's #1 in the world. He's got the checkmark badge. He has 536,000 subscribers. You can have a channel membership right here. We're going to be getting this feature soon, sooner than later. He has Patreon. Here's his channel art. Just says Daryl Eves. Just says YouTube certified. Doesn't say he's certified in what, so that's a little... yeah. Let's go to the About section. Daryl is a YouTube video marketing consultant. You see very detailed here, proper grammar. Talks about YouTube consultant, marketing with YouTube, turning YouTube into money. He does a good job here explaining what he does. He's been on here a long time. So let's go back here.
No one in the world knows YouTube like this guy.
Yeah, so he's got a nice channel trailer put together
Yes.
here. You can learn very quickly what he does. he's good. He's good at letting you know. This is a. He's got the thumbnails down. He's got the playlist. I mean, he's the coach here. But there's some things I see here that are a little off-putting to me. I would say on his channel art here, he could probably have something else here, maybe just talking about what he does. But that aside, his very first link on his channel art, this is prime real estate right here, by the way. This is where your most important thing should go. Hence, he should have his Patreon link here, like everyone else should as well if they have one. But he has another subscribe button, essentially. There's a subscribe button right here, but he has another subscribe button here. To me, this kind of stinks of desperation. I don't know why anyone would do that. Almost kind of like he's tricking them into subscribing or something. I don't really know what the point of this is. But that being said, see, Daryl's also a big proponent of the Amazon influencer program. He could have his Amazon store up here. He uses the merchandise shelf on his videos to sell t-shirts. He could have his Teespring store up here. But he has another subscribe button. That's a little weird to me. Even when you go to his videos, if you watch his videos, he has another subscribe link in the video description, even though the subscribe button is right there. Just kind of strange why he does that. Again, that's what it's all about, though. Subscribe. And look at the result. Look at the result of this. He uploaded this video a week ago. It has 11,000 views. A month ago, he was gone off YouTube for about a month. He hadn't posted anything here in his community tab he still hasn't in over a month. Yeah, he just recently posted this video a week ago, but he was gone for a month. You see 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, 4,000, 6,000, 5,000, 10,000. The guy's lucky to get 10,000 views on a video. But he has 536,000 subscribers. I mean, this makes Stephanie's channel look high conversion. I mean, no one's... This is the problem with these kind of channels is people subscribe to videos when they're supposed to be subscribing to channels. Like, he does education, so he teaches them one thing they like and they needed to learn, and then they subscribe to the channel and never watch his videos again. It's kind of ridiculous. I watch a lot of his videos, so that's why I'm subscribed to him. This is a different account. This is my other account, so I could watch channel trailers. But he's got a few things he could work on. He could do something about this channel art. Stop peddling subscriptions out because people aren't using them. I mean, again, once you get to a certain point, you have all the features. He doesn't need to keep getting these pity subscriptions. But so, I mean, Daryl's a good guy. Daryl's got a good channel. I mean, he knows what he's doing, but he could make some improvements as well. And like I said, again, it's poor conversion. And that's just the way it is for these channels that are so trendy and friendly. The exact opposite of what we are. So we'll get to that here soon. But I'll wrap up. So I got to do vidIQ. I can't let Rob escape without doing the audit of his channel. Honestly, there's not much to say. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's got it all down. Only thing I would say, Google Plus. Nobody uses it, like I already said. There's not a soul alive using this service. This should go. Find something better to replace it with. Maybe Rob should start selling T-shirts. Could put the Teespring store up there or something, or get a Patreon like some of the other channels are doing. I mean, Tim Schmoyer does really good with those. But again, it's much of the same. You go here and you look at the view conversion. It's bad. 2.5. It's looking like 2,500 views for the most part. This one right here, got a lot of views because he talked about the YouTube Rewind. So you're talking 2,000-3,000 views on most videos. These PewDiePie things are just to get traffic. Got him a bunch of subscribers, but it's people that aren't going to watch his videos. No, that's the thing. He knows all of this. 2,000, 2,000 to 3,000 for the most part, are the amount of subscribers that are actually watching his videos, his actual fans, people like me. Not a lot. 250,000 subscribers, but only 2,000 to 3,000 views when he uploads. Sometimes a little more, but yeah, it's not. That ain't a killer conversion, but so he ain't getting a lot of views, but he's got all the cool bells and whistles we don't have. So that's kind of that. So that wraps up vidIQ. And Rob is using the community tab quite a bit. He's very engaged in here. Some of the other channels were not. Take a look in here. You go to Stephanie's community tab. Totally unengaged. Uses Twitter, I guess. Still not the same thing. You have a bigger audience on YouTube than you have on Twitter by a mile. As far as people that are actually engaging, should be using this instead. Makes a lot more sense. So this is an interesting channel. This is Scotty Kilmer. Scotty Kilmer's been on YouTube for over a decade. He's an auto repair mechanic. He started out, this is kind of similar to the channels like Daryl Eves and vidIQ because he helps people. He makes educational videos. Or at least that's how it started. He started out, he has all kinds of quick auto mechanic videos, oil changes, simple stuff that anyone can learn that wants to fix their own car reasonably. So he's got almost 2 million, almost 1.7 million subscribers. His channel's really blown up this past year. I think when I saw it, he had less than 1 million. He's grown a lot. When he started on here 10 years ago, it was all about just making little help videos. But now he's basically become an entertainer. He's less of a mechanic than he is a YouTube entertainer. He makes these videos where he cracks jokes and puts up funny pictures, and he understands the thumbnails, the clickbait thumbnails, and he knows what he's doing. 1.6 million subscribers, 1.7 million. 223,000 views, 73, 104, 70, 500,000. This is about GM shutting down. So 60, 200. He has a decent conversion rate. You're looking at probably what? 10-15% conversion rate. That's not bad, especially for someone that makes educational videos. But like I said, he's pretty much become an entertainer a lot of the time. So it's interesting. He's really transcended and bridged that gap, because he realized probably that he's getting too many people subscribed to his channel that aren't, watching all his videos. They just wanted to learn one little thing. He is an Amazon influencer. He's got a store up here. He's got his Teespring merchandise, other stuff. So this is all pretty laid out. He's got a good channel set up and everything. So that's really all there is to say about that. All right, so this is where it gets good. This is a channel that actually has had a lot more growth than Liv's channel has had. This channel has been around since the beginning of 2017, coming up on 2 years. Almost 2 million subscribers in 2 years' time. This says all it is, all you need to know. This is a horror movie channel that is all about horror films. Kill Count is his patented show that, I gotta watch this, Goldberg, Santa Slay. I need to watch this one, that'll be a funny video. He reviews all the kills from horror movies. He's just become very popular these last couple years. He's got this other Other channel he works with, I can't remember what it's called at the top of my head. Crypt TV. He's got a show called The Meetup on there. Just really awesome videos about horror films. And you see it here. Almost 2 million subscribers. Go to his channel. He doesn't even have a channel trailer. Doesn't need one. I mean, he could have something cool he could make there. It'd be funny. He uses a community tab. He engages. He has other social media. That's probably one of the worst things about this. Like, you go to his videos here. I'm going to load up this one because I'm going to end up watching it. Very first thing you see, he's got a link to Amazon to buy Santa's sleigh. I don't know if he's in the influencer program or not. Maybe just be a general affiliate link. He should have an Amazon store selling horror movies. I don't think he does. Maybe he has his own Dead Meat store. He has a Patreon, first link on here, but he doesn't have it up on his channel art. He doesn't have any links on his channel art, so that's not good. All his social media platforms that he has on these videos should be on his channel art. Patreon #1. He has almost 2,000 patrons. This guy's making a killing. Absolute killing. And he should have an Amazon influencer store to sell all these movies he reviews, which I don't think he does. I think he only has just the general affiliate links. That's not good. But yeah, you look at these conversions. You're talking, the podcasts get a lot less. 36, 26 to 36, 78,000 for podcasts. But the kill count is where he does it. You're talking 800,000-900,000 views within a couple days, up to 1 million from a week, and you're talking nearly a 50% conversion rate on some of these videos within couple weeks. That's crazy. That's just awesome. He's cleaning up. This is proof that sometimes the more subscribers you get, if you're really that popular, if your audience really loves what you're doing, if they're that engaged, you can get a higher conversion rate. You look at like those channels that have several 100,000 subscribers that were doing so poor on their conversion, like 2-3% or less. This guy's got 2 million subscribers. He's doing 50% conversion. So, these people really are watching what he makes, and he's got a great thing going, and just the guy dominated it. This guy won. So, yeah, he could do with some more organization and promoting his stuff a little better, but he's made so much money. He's making so much money, he doesn't even care. So that's Dead Meat. This is an awesome channel if you love horror movies. And now I am going to review our channel from a neutral standpoint. I'm going to pretend like I don't know anything about this. So I just landed on the page. I'm taken back by all of the gagged women in the banner. And now I'm wondering, what is this? And now there's a channel trailer right here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
The only way this bill could be more cartoonishly evil is if it mandated tying damsels in distress to railroad tracks.
Hello, welcome to the official YouTube channel of the Sticky Situations brand. Now, what is a Sticky Situations brand? Well, here we create and distribute our own original damsel in distress.
I'll have to get Samantha to do this for me.
Now, what is the damsel in distress? Well, this.
I'm showing some KK clips. That legendary silencing. This channel trailer is pretty good. You gotta give me that. It's not bad. You go to the About section. You're gonna notice, like I said before, proper grammar, proper spelling, detailed. Gonna tell you exactly what we're doing. So you understand what's going on. Whether or not it's for you, that's totally up in the air. That has nothing to do with what I'm doing on my end, letting people know exactly what's going on. We got our social media links, got this banner here pointing to the Patreon, pointing to everything, letting everyone know what's going on, where they can find us. Everything's very detailed. You see the 10,000 subscribers. You know that this is established. Go to the videos, go to the thumbnails. You can tell a community video, an announcement video like this Facebook video. Like us on Facebook, by the way. See, it's got lower views, but take a look at the Kidnappers Corner episodes. Look at the conversion. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, all within the last week. We only have 10,000, less than 11,000 subscribers. And in less than a week, you know, we're doing about a 50% conversion on a lot of these videos. This detective gag here, a little less popular, but I mean, a week ago, 6,000 views. Recaps can do a little less because people have already seen the scenes. But, you know, if it's a new Kidnappers Corner episode, if it's a trailer or preview for one of our live action titles, they're doing a big conversion, up to 50%. As, you know, about as good as it gets. You saw that with Dead Meat. So we may not be getting every single little kid in person who sees our channel or a video to click subscribe, but look at the view count. The view count doesn't lie. I mean, we're getting as many views, we're getting more views on our videos than vidIQ gets, which is a 250,000 subscriber channel. We're getting not much lower than Daryl Eves gets, and Daryl Eves is a 500,000 plus subscriber channel. We're getting not that much lower than some of Stephanie Maddow's videos, and she's 335,000 subscribers. So only 10,000, but the view counts are there. So, you know, that's what it's all about. And now we're going to continue talking about the other two things. So what did you guys learn from all that? You should learn that subscribers have a place. They set a baseline. They give you an opportunity, but they don't always translate to views. Just because somebody clicks subscribe doesn't mean they're a big fan of what you're doing. It means they might have liked one video, and they're one of these people who just like to click subscribe on everything. And in 2018 and moving forward, it's not about subscribers as much as it's about that notification bell, enabling notifications, ringing that bell, what people talk a lot more about now. You notice I don't ever tell you guys in any videos anymore, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I used to do that. I don't do it anymore. Because if you want to subscribe, you're going to do it. You know, believe me, if you have to tell somebody to subscribe to your channel and that's the only reason they do it, they ain't watching your videos. So it's worthless. You know, it's all about that bell. Who's ringing the bell? Ringing the bell isn't trendy because ringing the bell results in you getting notifications. And if people are not going to set notifications up for channels that they don't care about, they're just not going to do it. They're going to want to have those exclusive for the channels they actually watch. So, are you converting your subscribers into notification squad members? Are you converting those people into patrons or merchandise customers or something else? That's what it all comes down to. Who's really, really engaged with what you're doing, not just who's clicking a subscribe button. I don't care about that anymore. Now that we have 10,000 plus and I'm going to have almost all the features, subscriber count doesn't really matter. It's the engagement, the notification squad, people that are becoming paying customers and whatnot. That's what matters. Would I like to have 100,000 subscribers? Sure. And we're going to get there. It's going to take some time, but that's a long-term goal, and it's less important than engagement. So, the final two things, as far as what subscribers give to the creator. The more subscribers you have, the more popular your channel is, the more likely YouTube is to promote your videos based on certain search criteria and whatnot. Your videos, if you have a bigger following, have a higher chance of getting put in the search results and more people finding you, which results in more views, more ad money, more subscribers, more growth. So, you want your videos to be watched. So you need that subscriber count to help get your videos pushed. That's important. No, there's really not much more to say about that. And the final reason subscribers are important, we really kind of tied into the last reason. It's just your reach, your ability to hit people. You have to think about, you have to use Dead Meat as the example here. The guy's got almost 2 million subscribers. He can pick any horror movie he wants for that kill count. He's actually, that channel, Dead Meat, is very similar to us. It's probably the channel that I can relate to the most because his concept with the kill count is extremely similar to our concept with the Kidnapper's Corner. However, he does not spell count with a K. He should, but he doesn't. We both review scenes. He does his a little differently than we do ours. He does his with commentary over top of the footage, and he shows a lot more copyrighted footage than we do. He does a whole movie breakdown, whereas we just focus on a specific scene. But I can relate to it more than anything. And we both get very high conversions. People who are fans of DID scenes are just like people who are fans of horror movies. They just want to see stuff from that genre. It's relatable. And he reaches so many more people than we do. You see that, and he uploads a video, and he has the power to reach 800, 900,000 people. And with that, he makes $1,000 plus per video when he does that. That's the power of it. As far as running a business and getting that traffic and getting those ads out there, he's got that reach. He's got that instant money. Instant. That's what every YouTuber's goal really is, to get those videos out to a huge audience and pull in that money right away. That's the difference. That's the difference between an account, a channel that has 1 million plus subscribers or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they upload a video and they only get 10,000 views, versus that channel that has the kind of subscriber base but they get hundreds of thousands or 1 million views per video. That's different. That's a different world. So that's the point. That's the point of all this. It's a system. It's a flawed system. But you add it all up, you put it together, and it's good for us YouTube creators. We get there, we put in the hard work, you get rewarded, and yeah, so it's interesting. But thought I'd share some of my experiences, look at some of these channels, let you guys know why this is important and why people talk about it so much, and why it's also kind of overblown and less meaningful than you might think. So, hope you guys enjoyed that and learned something. See you later. Oh yeah, only subscribe if you're going to watch the videos. That's all I got to say about that.